Okay, let's see if that's working. Got anything yet? Oh, looks like it's happening. It's happening. Okay, let me get the game started. Hello everyone, welcome back to my Borderlands streams. I've mentioned it several times as I was doing the DLCs, but I did Lilith's DLC missions off stream, and I kind of regret that a little bit. So I'm going to take her for a spin through some of the already completed DLCs and just maybe do a little farming or something, you know. Just give her 15 minutes of fame here. Also, some other stuff I did off stream. I finally soloed the Cromrax with the other 3 characters. I don't recommend it. Really wasn't worth it. I didn't get any pearlescence. The drop rate on those really is completely absurd. If, like, you know, you can kill Cromrax 100 times and maybe see, like, you know, either not see a pearlescent or see one that you didn't want, maybe. It's just laughable. I don't know why they bothered to include those in the game if it was going to be like that. Anyhow. I'm at the Underdome right now, and what's my loadout? Let me just check the loadout real quick. Some nice stuff there. Alright. I think for now, I'm gonna just go to the zombie island and just demonstrate how ridiculous maxed out perks on her make most of this DLC. Okay, the store actually worked for once. Nice. Apparently, if you're returning after finishing the missions, you can just do that. Then you just have an easy way in and out of the town. I don't know why they didn't just unlock that door to begin with, because this is the first place you're supposed to come, and aside from running through one little swamp full of zombies, and there's zombies in the town until you turn the turrets on, it's not like you're skipping any combat. Never understood that at all. So basically, it's like a little ridiculous, because once I turn this on, well, first of all, that's also my intuition going off, which is my movement boost every time it's a kill skill that gives me a movement boost. There are several skills like that in Borderlands 2 and pre-sequel. Okay, I meleeed one of them, now they're all flying around me and dying because my fire aura went off. So they're all getting fried. Just melee another one to keep it going. Yeah. See, it's another one of my kill skills that does, like, you know, I love how other people's kill skills where it's like, oh, you shoot this % faster, and hers is like you're surrounded by a fire aura, like fire grenades are constantly going off at your feet that you are immune to. So, yeah. I think she kind of got the better end of the deal there. Oh, also, her action skill provides, like, you know, invulnerability. And this is a DLC where everything is vulnerable to fire. The only kind of weakness that she has here is that her action skill actually, hello. I'm frying you now. Of course, every time one of them dies from this, it restarts it. So, here we go again. This is without shooting, by the way. I have not... You might notice that I have not yet fired a shot since I got here, and I'm already laying waste to everything. if I actually use this Hellfire that I'm holding as an accessory right now, then, you know, stuff's gonna start dying real fast. The only trouble I had, oddly enough, was like this particular run through her with in the Enhanced Edition is the first time I ever managed to die during that big fight waiting for the drop pod in Deadhaven, because I got incredibly sloppy, and I'm glad I wasn't streaming that, because I probably used some gamer words, but because that never happens. But yeah, hi guys. Yeah, it's a little ridiculous that I'm able to get away with this. Okay, just fly into the big walking bonfire here. Yeah, that'll end well. Keep doing that, Bonk. It's very silly. Boop. Sadly, I don't think I can refight any of the bosses or anything. Well, I could fight, what do you call it? I think Pumpkinhead and maybe the werewolf, the wereskags, I think, respawn. I think they come back after the missions. But yeah, this is, you know, given my abilities right now, it's like this is going to be kind of dull if I... And there's no particular reason to farm this area, because except just that the enemies are going to be relatively easy to kill, because there's nothing that drops here that doesn't drop elsewhere, you know, and like there's no chance of pearls or whatever. The zombie brain. Don't need those anymore either. So I think I'm just going to take a vacation from this. Sadly, you cannot refight, you know, even if you're just wanting to do it out of curiosity, you cannot refight Dr. Ned or his monster form either. If you go all the way to the... If I actually go all the way to the end of the lumber mill... Why did I hit the wrong button? That could be useful later. So like the world's only Jacob's machine is up here.
100 rounds in a magazine. With a Jacob's, you'll only need one.
Yeah, there's nothing here for me. Alright, this is still just like the coolest claptrap skin ever, though. I just love this. It's so awesome. Take some photos for the folks back home, I guess. Alright, yeah, I think we're about done with this. So something that would be a little more productive is, I thought maybe I'd go to the what do you call it? General Knox DLC, and show you where all the Crimson Lance chests are where they are once you've completed all of the story missions, to be clear, because some of them either aren't accessible or aren't there until you've completed certain story missions in Knox. I wasn't going to... You know what, never mind. So I'm just going to head on over here. What's the best? I want to do to Ridgeway and Sunken Sea first. I'm trying to remember which direction that is. Is that this? That is this, right? There's none in here, like in town. There's none in T-Bone Junction that I'm aware of. So, to the Ridgeway first. Now, the nice thing about my action skill is that I can, you know, if I don't feel like fighting every single Crimson Lance along the way, I can, you know, I was actually about to go down there and try to farm the chopper, and I just realized I already did that, and I already have one in my bank. So that Motorhead is down there. Anyway. I think it's at the first little roadblock station. So if I go up here, I can bypass like just about most of this entire thing here. And also, another one of my kill skills is that, well, I'm not sure if it counts as a kill skill, but basically every time I get a kill, it shortens the, wow, I'm getting lucky today. I don't have one of those yet. You know what? Just for the sake of my own personal amusement here. It's one of my favorite rocket launchers in the game. Shoots a rocket that shoots rockets. I mean, none of these guys are particularly vulnerable to explosive, but, you know, it's cute. Well, anyway, let's get back to business. I really should have invested in that skill that makes you heal during phase walk. Although I'm already like almost able to overpowered here.
Attention hostile. If you would allow me to murder you, that would be appreciated.
It's like, oh no, they have me cornered. Oh wait, I can just go invulnerable for seconds at a time, then come back and do a melee attack and area attack and daze everybody. Feels good being a siren.
Warning, the contents of this drone can poison small pets, livestock, and people named Jason.
Is that stupid thing still here? Yeah, so this is kind of why I almost felt like, you know, streaming the DLCs with her, because it's going to be like, you know, each one is just going to be 3 hours of me phase walking all over everyone's faces and teabagging them. Tasted. Oh, and sometimes my shots don't cost ammo when Phoenix is running. Because being surrounded by a flame aura just wasn't enough. And they're like, how can we make this skill better? It's like, oh, also my ammunition apparently can rise from the ashes now. So my shots, like, have a pretty decent chance not to cost anything. It's also the first time on the Borderlands games that I remember. I think a couple of characters in 2 and pre-sequel also have things that, like, you know, skills that affect ammo cost. And I think this is where that idea started. So this is Lance chest number 1. And as you can see, it has total crap. It has 2 rocket launchers of, you know, like a blue and a green rarity when I'm not really looking at anything below purple right now at this stage of the game. So that's all you're going to get out of Ridgeway, unfortunately. Now, I'm hoping the rest of the Ridgeway isn't blocked off, but, you know, knowing me, it probably will be. But knowing me, I'll just phase walk through it, so who cares? So I've also increased duration, and also I get damage reduction for a few seconds coming out of phase walk, and maybe this was balanced back when max level was 50, and you couldn't just dump points into, like, all of her skills at once, and you had to pick and choose. Is definitely not balanced now. The only complaint about Lilith I would have is that the same complaint I have about Brick is that, you know, the game is all about collecting, you know, cool guns and stuff, and during your action skill you don't get to use them, because you can't use weapons during a phase walk. You're invulnerable, but you're also basically, like, you know, since you're sort of ghost form, you can't use weapons or attack. Like, the only attack you can do is the melee attack to come out of phase. Like, as you're coming out of phase walk, you can punch someone and do you know, you do your, like, your area kind of like stun attack as like coming in and out of it. Alright, that was my car, you jerks. Alright, actually got me for once. I am going invulnerable for a second, and I'm just gonna leave all this nonsense behind. Apparently I can still pick up ammo even though I'm, like, you know, intangible. The only other thing that can still bother you, I think, is like the slime debuff from the zombies in the zombie DLC. They can still, you know, there are other attacks that slow you down. They can still slow you down when you're phase walking somehow. I should probably just get rid of this thing before it becomes a problem later. I know that drone is around here somewhere. Where is it? Hello? Shooting me from somewhere. Hi.
Atlas thanks you for your sacrifice and would like to
These
assure
things
you
are
that your body
such a
will be
nuisance.
promptly recycled. Preserving Pandora for the future.
Trying to blow a shield off with a shock weapon here. Those are kind of like the Iridian Guardians, in that they're kind of all shield, so once you get their shield down, they're not too hard to get rid of. Oh, crap. See, some of the rocket launchers are like, they make a very impressive fireworks display, but against certain enemies that, like, either they're resistant to explosive, or you really need critical hits, which rocket launchers suck at getting. Like, you can pound spider ants with rockets all day, and it does basically nothing, because you have to hit them in their backsides. Lilith is doing a pretty decent job for herself here. If I don't want to be here all day, I should start bypassing it again. Also, I do not think there's a lance chest in here, but I just want to double check. I just watched a really terrible YouTube video that, like, kind of showed me where all the chests were, but just as a refresher. Well, there's a red chest. I mean, you know, it's nothing to see that. I can just leave, because I'm a siren. Could open this thing too, I guess. Should really resist the urge to fight every one of these guys for no reason. I mean, if I stop to fight every stupid, like, drone on the highway and whatnot, I'm never getting anywhere. So that was Lance Chest number 1 on the Ridgeway. Really didn't have to go into that second part. I don't know why I took a detour through that. Now, there's 2 that in here that I never knew about, and I'm going to see if they're actually still here in the enhanced version, or if they decided to helpfully get rid of them, or whatever. Apparently, if I jump down to something here, there's going to be, maybe in that shed over there. I mean, getting back is going to be interesting, but yeah, there's one in here. I mean, shotguns with shock element are a little hard to come by. They're good ones anyway, so just gonna grab that real quick and then hop over the railing and go to my vehicle here. Touch the save point. Let me just grab some of this ammo real quick. Alright, so that teleports me back up here. I could get that while I'm here. This is not a lance chest, it's just a regular silver chest, but it's nothing good in it, never mind. Oh, they're very angry. Now, the other hidden chest, it's the part where you do the mission to cut off the guys who were stealing power from Lockdown Palace, so I just gotta look for where that, like, power line thing was, if it's still on the map. Where was that part? This is not it. Alright, I'm looking in the wrong area. I think I need to go further along the map here. Try to avoid those things, maybe. I used to remember where this was. Okay, I think it's... Where was it, actually? Was it even down here? Alright, I remember enough about where this is that I should be able to find it, so I refuse to tab out and look it up here. Where is that little area? It's not down here, it's up there. Alright, I think I know where I'm going now. And I flipped my friggin' car over, because of course I did. Get back in before I get run over. Just go away and stop flipping my car over. I think that camp is up there. Do I know where I'm going now? Yeah, I do. Alright. Alright, we're going in here. And it's apparently, like, hanging from that thing. Need to be fairly observant to realize that was there, so I guess that excludes me, because I never noticed that until I saw the video. I'm just gonna phase walk on up here and ignore everyone. You know, I could just wait for phase walk to recharge and just do that again. Wow, my recharge is absurdly fast. This build is broken. Doesn't look like any of these guys are going to get a chance to stop. Nope. Not really. Alright, now... there's a lance chest. This platform hanging from a chain here. These are class mods I don't need. Green submachine gun and a blue one. Doesn't really help me. I'll get back to my car. It's over yonder. Okay, so those were our lance chests in Sunken Sea. Now I'm going to head into Lockdown Palace because I can go real quick through there with phase walk and... Oh, I overdid the jump here. Alright. Once more with feeling. You don't want to hit this until you're on the ramp. There. Close enough. Did that perfect a few times, just not today. Take the usual route into Lockdown Palace, and there will be 2 chests where you rescued Athena, like just outside Athena's cell, basically. Oh no. So you remember when I said there's like a weird physics glitch with that ramp sometimes when you drive over it, it just sort of flips you over for no reason? That's just out of nowhere. There's like some kind of misaligned mesh or something there, but yeah, that's what that looks like. Also, it's really funny when I used to, I mean, speaking of physics glitches, in the old version, I remember I was trying to do this jump once, I overshot it and hit the top of that, hit the top of the hole, and I just stuck, the runner just stuck in the wall like a dart. It was like an arrow sticking out of a tree. And I used to have screenshots of it, but I think I didn't upload them, and they're like stuck on an old hard drive from a busted computer somewhere, but it was one of the fun. I used to have all kinds of weird screenshots of, like, you know, like I'd flip the runner and it would just like land like sticking straight up, or like, you know, balance on its front wheels or whatever. The game was just bonkers about that. Loved having the vehicles do impossible things. I don't have to do this, but it's always a hoot.
scary meals.
That might be a darn near ideal Defender mod. I'll just grab that for the collection. Also, I might need to start selling some stuff because I don't know where I'm going to put everything. I kind of don't know why I have this. At least some of these have got to go. This one's kind of mediocre, honestly. I need one good shotgun with shock, not a bunch of them. Probably... Didn't I have a... I never found, what do you call it, the, Usually I like finding a Maliwan shotgun with, like, that has, like, the extra, you know, very high elemental chance or things like that. I'm just going to ditch some of the shotguns for now. Just for the sake of getting a little breathing room back in my inventory. I have more than one double anarchy and I don't know why. Really only need one good one. Which one has the better damage, I think? This honestly seems better than the other one I'm using. The accuracy is lower, but you don't really use this gun for accuracy. And damage is a little higher. And magazine's a lot bigger. Like, when am I actually going to use the scope on this? So, I'm just going to kiss that goodbye. Stinger can actually be kind of useful sometimes. Well, alright, let's not do this all day. We're trying to get, trying to farm chests here. There's a red chest over here. It might be worth checking. Oh, I can't inspect items when I'm ghosty either. It's like I can just take a 10-second vacation from combat whenever I feel like it. That's kind of broken there. And it's already recharged. Can actually be highly useful just for the sake of, you know, just giving yourself a moment to think when you've tactically screwed up and need to plot your next move. See, the combined damage from the submachine gun and my Phoenix going off at the same time. And I can do this just to, like, double hit them with my phase blast. Alright. Let's have some mercy on these guys and just, you know, bypass them. Starting to feel like I'm just being mean. Nothing useful here. Is there a red chest up here too? There is. Oh no. Damn it, Steve. It seems like if you phase walk out of people's line of sight, sometimes they just sort of forget you're there. It's like you haven't activated them yet. I'm gonna have to kill this guy to get past him. Oh no, I'm almost dead. Never mind. If I actually had the skill that makes you, like, heal during phase walk, this would also, every time I'm doing this, would be a full heal on top of that. It's actually kind of why I didn't put points into that, because it's silly enough already. Enjoy my flame aura. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Critical. That's not bad, but I'll hold out for when it has ammo regen. It's not terrible, but I have Crux now. Let's see. Let's get out of here.
If you need healing, step right up.
Oh, that would be a nice one for Mordecai, but I do not have, you know, I'm not Mordecai and have no way to give it to him. Oh, I gotta still deal with this guy, I think. So, none of these have been lance chests yet. I need to, still need to do that.
Man, I love this thing. I'm over here, asshole.
I don't remember his shield being this robust in the, when I first played the game, but I could be wrong.
You're one tough customer, but no one comes in the lockdown palace and messes with me. I'm gonna play hide and seek with that later. Yeah. I'm gonna kill. Man, I love this. I'm gonna slide my shank into your heart and say, shout it, and you die.
And same.
I'm over here, asshole. Feel my shit. Should've got myself one of these a long time ago. I'm gonna play hide and seek with that later. A long time ago. Shank!
He's getting dazed a lot from my mind game skill. Also has a, it's not as good as the daze chance on like certain other character skills, but you know, it's also like it's possible on every shot, so it doesn't really have to be.
Tell Chaz I love him.
Aw. Yeah, I already have a Panacea shield. I don't think I need this. Mine, like, has, you know, kind of about the same stats and the regen's faster. Well, anyway, let's get on to business. I can't do that because I'm, yeah, gotta wait to come out of it, and... Running around with intuition is so much fun. Alright, and... just get rid of these before they interfere. So I can open the chests in peace. You don't have to kill these guys, but the chests are right there, as you can see. I just want to be able to actually look at what's in them without dodging bullets. Alright. And another chest full of crap. And yeah, there's nothing worth taking here. And this is why I don't really farm chests all day. I'm just doing this to show everyone how it works. So I've done the one on the Ridgeway, the two hidden in Sunken Sea, and the two at the top of Lockdown Palace. And now we are leaving. Now if we go the opposite way, there's going to be another 5 chests on the other side of T-Bone Junction. To the other highway. Let's see if I can knock all those out in a short amount of time. Just grab a little bit of this ammo. Chest over here. I think I already... Oh, there's another red chest over here. Guess that just opens on the way out. Yeah, so if you're not just interested in pearlescence, the amount of red chests and so on along here makes this a fairly decent farming route. Did I get the one back here? Was there one down here? Nope, I forgot. There it is. Feeling generous, so I'm just going to let these guys live.
First aid kit. You won't regret it.
Now it's just a long drive back to T-Bone Junction, and then I can head to the tollway. I'm trying not to get stuck under that ramp, which I used to do about half the time, because I'd always forget it was there. Get the runner wedged under it and then have to summon another one. Also, there's those, like, when those big red bombs are still active during the when you haven't finished all the missions yet. That's there would be one down there which you can land on, which is also an unpleasant surprise. Hope the Ridgeway is still open all the way. Let's see what happens. Yeah, looks like it's still open. The cargo containers aren't blocking me. That is good. Just can do this in a timely fashion. Yeah, sorry about the long, lonely highways here. The driving is really kind of here to pad out this DLC. Not much to do on here except drive past everything. Alright, back to T-Bone Junction. We're just going to keep on cruising because there's really nothing to do in here now that we've done all the missions. Now the one on the tollway is fairly easy. It's the place where you stopped to remove the roadblock. Uh-oh. Alright. That didn't take long. Blowing myself up with a barrel. They're blocking the way. I won't be able to just phase walk through them, so let's see how much of this I can skip just by being sneaky. This was a bad place to come out of phase walk. Fairly vulnerable over there. Also, I probably want to do something about them because they can just chase me. And it's a chest full of junk. Where we turned in the mission after we wiped out all the assassins. And here's the lance chest. And it's full of crap Iridian guns, thanks. The game is just mocking me at this point. Let's go. No reason to stop for anything else along the way, so let's just head on out of here. So that would be, out of the 10 lance chests you can farm, that would be number 6, the one that we... Number 1 was the Ridgeway, there were 2 in Sunken Sea, 2 in Lockdown Palace. 6th one was Tollway. There's... Let's see. There's going to be 1 here in Deep Fathoms. And I believe the rest are in Road's End. Oh, no, don't do that. I keep forgetting, if you boost on that ramp, you're usually just going to... On those curved ramps, you're usually just going to fly off the ramp, possibly into space and off the edge of the map. If you try to use the boost there, especially on the racer. This is the little area that we have to sneak into to turn on the Force Bridge. And there's a little bit of Super Mario action to get up there to the lance chest, and there's a Rocketeer here. I think it's always a badass Rocketeer, right? Yes, it is. Fuck my life. I think I should actually maybe retreat to a more defensible position. Where is this guy? I know he's not dead already. It would never be that easy. He seems to have lost track of me since I phase walked away, though. Alright, and here's chest number 7. And 2 blue shotguns. Nothing of any use. Yes, this stuff is all randomized, so, I mean, the point is that, like, you know, if I could keep doing this until I got lucky and got pearlescence out of them. I just don't usually do that. Is there a little money up here? Not that it matters at this point. Yay, money. Alright, let's get out of here. Nice parking job. I'm just getting all kinds of points on my license today. I was gonna skip on out of here. Welcome to Road's End.
First aid kit, and you won't regret it.
Nothing worth grabbing. Gonna zip on over to the vehicle station. Now, chest number 8 is going to be where we took the gondola ride to do the bugged mission, to like go plant the bug in the Crimson Land space. It's going to be one of these deals. Also means that I have to wait for that stupid gondola. Apparently I just missed it. Unfortunately, these are about as much of a threat to me right now as something that isn't a threat at all. That's still glowing for me to put the handle in there, even though that mission's done. I'm going to assume that's unintentional. Alrighty. Let's just kick back and wait for this to take us up there. As far as I know, this is the only way up. There is no clever way to grenade jump or whatever your way up here without the gondola. And, you know, there's no jetpack or anything in this, so just have to be patient. Patience is kind of a superpower when you think about it. Check that real quick. That's useless. Never mind. As soon as I see opposition, I am phase walking up the stairs and zipping past everyone. That's a lot of fighting to get past those guys if you're actually, you know, having to fight them and can't just do this. Also, these I want to get rid of because I think I'm going to screw up the jump if these guys are shooting from the back while I try to do it. Because I have to jump down to the chest. Red chest over here too. This is the place where we plant the bug for the mission, but that's already done long ago. Just another rocket launcher, doesn't matter. Now be really careful because it's very easy to screw this up and have to come all the way back. And I might actually do that here if I'm not careful. Okay, it's down there. If you just jump, you can just barely at the top of your jump see the little area you're trying to land on. Just gonna try and do the... There we go. And that is chest number 8. And it's full of crap. Because of course it is. Oh wait, actually? Double stinger? I don't know, not the worst thing I've ever seen. I'll humor them and take this thing. How much room do I have? I have room for like 2 more things. Okay, so that's that, and I can see the vehicle station from here. Let's not spend all day getting butt-fucked by badass Lance and badass drifters and whatever.
Get out of here.
Now, 8 and 9 are somewhat randomly located. As I'm doing the, as I'm marching along the final part of Road's End toward the armory entrance, what you're going to see are, there's 3 potential spots that the Lance chest can spawn, but only 2 of them will have chests in them, and 1 of them will have the, one of the, like, the tubby enemies in it, like the chubbies, whatever, the mini enemies. The ones that jump out of chests, you know what I mean. past here. There is not one up there. I think there's like... I think there's maybe a silver chest or something there. I don't even remember if there's anything up there except one of Nox's recordings. This is one of the potential spots, and here we have a chest. And here we have that guy I was talking about. He didn't even drop anything good. And there's nothing that great in the chest. I think this... around here somewhere is like the second possible location. I think that might be it. That seems to be empty right now. And the third possible location is just before the door, where there's two badass lands that always spawn, and here's the other chest. Just kill this guy real quick. Well, it's just trying not to be too close to him when he exploded. And what's in here? Basically nothing I need. I mean, there's some purples, you know. I can't complain too much about that, but still, it's not really what you come here for. That's like the one I already picked up, except not as good. Yeah.
If you need healing, step right up.
Alright. I'm just gonna refill ammo while I'm here.
You're gonna need to eliminate the competition.
I think I may as well just go home from here. It's so nice to be able to just skip huge parts of the map. Yeah, so that was a little over an hour with me messing around and getting distracted down side paths. So 10 Crimson Lance chests an hour is not terrible. But, you know, it's just the number of chests you have to open to actually get a pearlescent kind of is terrible, though. Not a fan of it. You would think at least, like, maybe one every 100 chests, and it doesn't even seem to be that good. And I'm level 69, so it's not that I'm not high enough level to see them. I think the only thing that I've heard from people is that it seems like the odds are better in multiplayer somehow. That, you know, say if you kill Chrome Rex with 4 players instead of soloing them, then you tend to have a pretty decent chance of getting the pearlescents and more pearlescents and more legendaries. You know, you'll actually see pearlescents more often. Also, it's a hell of a lot easier with 4 players who know what they're doing and who are actually properly geared out for that than trying to, you know, do them all by your lonesome. Trying to solo him is miserable, and I don't recommend it. I kind of did it just to sort of, you know, prove to myself I could still do it, and you know, it's one of those deals where you kind of gotta wonder if it's worth it. All right, let's get out of here. Yeah, actually, that wasn't even that close to an hour because the first, like my, hi, I'm streaming. How you doing?
Alright, fine. The machine, I have to fill it up with water and then I put the vinegar because they ask for the scale.
I'll take care of it later. Just leave it up to me. I'll take care of it. I got you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Get your minutes here.
Yeah, that's, sorry, that was, Blanca asking me about the Keurig machine.
Let's trick out your ride.
Enough walking.
I know how to take care of that. I have the, I have, like, a couple of bottles of vinegar and whatever. You have to descale them now and then because you can get lime scale in the works and then the machine won't work very well anymore. Here. Oh, no. Could we please? And this is why you don't boost on the ramps. Keep telling everyone else that. Why do I keep forgetting that? You can kill these turrets, but I pretty much just... It's so easy to run past them, it hardly ever matters. There's a red chest on top of that school bus over there if you actually do want to get the turrets out of the way so you can grab it. It'd be nice if they actually put... It'd be nice if more of these red chests around here were lance chests so you actually had a fair chance at, you know... But I guess they didn't want to undervalue the armory itself because, you know, really the big deal of going into the armory is that it's rooms full of red chests and then there's a, you know, a lot of lance chests you can grab along the way if you actually know the route. Like, you can probably open a good 10 chests in the armory every time that you visit it if you know where you're going and don't get stuck somewhere. Just gonna go check Marcus's vending machines real quick and then just get the heck out of here.
Come in.
Iron Atlas, and you too.
Yeah, alright, never mind.
Atlas believes in customer service above all else, though all sales are final.
I have pink skin on the racer has like a Moxie's ad on the spoiler over there. Yeah. It's kind of cute. Hey, Scooter.
Now come on in, poke around.
Hey, Athena.
What's the sit rep? What are you waiting for? Get going.
I'm going. Can't really read all this stuff unless, well, some of them is kind of unreadable regardless, but unless you have like details set all the way up. The only other place I want to visit today is go to Claptrap Revolution. I'm probably going to be doing a lot of farming here with Lilith because I'm still short of 2 achievements for the stuff the Claptraps drop that is not Claptrap parts for Tanis. There's one for getting 12 oil cans, which I've like gotten a few, but couldn't really tell you how many off the top of my head. You know, while we're here, I guess I could also check the reward room here. Oh, there's a red chest in there too, I forgot. I always forget about that one. I mean, I could do all the red chests in Tartarus Station for that matter.
Go.
That's not it. Alright. I remember how to get up here, though. So, just a little fancy jumping. Marcus should really do something about that ceiling. I mean, there are lots of other chests around here, too. I mean, while we're at it, you know, since I'm showing you where treasures are, may as well get that going on today. This one you probably visited already. That one, I think there's one over there, maybe, that I probably didn't visit. But first, I'm going to go to the end of this, because I know there's one just off of the train tracks. Silver chest there. This makes navigation a lot easier. Famously, this one on top of this little tower over here. There's also a silver chest about halfway up. Careful I'm not running off into space. Yeah, there. Right. See if I can do this without fumbling it. Never mind. Let's see if I can do this without fumbling it. If you hit forward and jump together, it usually moves you just the right amount. You may as well go up on the rim here because it's easier than trying to hit that thing down there. Jump over here, maybe. Oh, I don't have to do a running jump. There's a red chest. Yeah, I'm not going to use that really. You can just head back down here. I don't guarantee that this is 100% of the chest, but it's the ones I remember. It's possible I might miss one. Wasn't there something? Oh, there is a red chest. so I wasn't wrong there. Just trying to do these from memory. I haven't even refreshed myself with a video on this or anything. Just winging it. Let's just use the railing to hop up here. Now you can reach stuff from up here, but this is easy to fall off of, so there's a chest down there. Let's see. There's a red chest over here. You know, it's not awful. Trying to get back on here without sliding off of it is always a trick. Another silver chest. Another silver chest is going to be down there. Hop the railing and over to here. Hop up these crates. Run along that awning. Hop up these steps. Hop up these barrels. More crates. And a claptrap with a secret message. I forget what this says. This is binary of, this is ASCII. Can't remember exactly what's, I used to know what the translation says, but I don't remember anymore. There's another one like that on one of the claptrap statues. They like putting little Easter eggs like that in here. Now, are there any other chests I can see from up here? Don't really remember. I think I'm just gonna head over here. A little shortcut to what was this area again? Sanders Gorge, right? Don't need to go in there right now though. Do we have any chests over behind these things? Doesn't look like it. I know there's one over here. There we go. Obviously, not all of this map will be open if you haven't done all the missions yet, because when you start, some of the bridges are lower, or some of the drawbridges are up that you can't get across until you lower them. So, not 100% of the map is accessible. The areas where I did the turning on the turrets. There's one up there that you can reach with a little fancy jumping. On the, oh, I have to stand on the railing, not fall off of it. Just take a moment. fall into this, crouch, crawl, stand up, jump out, get over here, and there will be just enough ceiling clearance that you can jump over to there with a running jump. And open this. Yeah, nothing of value, but whatever. Is there anything under here? Okay, so I can get out of there. Couldn't remember if I could jump through there or if it was too narrow. I think I got everything there was to get up around here. Could be wrong, but anyway. Bumping into the railroad tracks kind of makes the game rubber band in a way that's super annoying. Trying to see if there's anything up here that they hid. Yeah, falling down there is off the map. That's falling into the water is a kill. That is out of bounds. This red chest from the reward for this little encounter. Still here. Don't remember if the spa missions had anything down here. Nah, it's just ammo. Check the roof of the other spa just to be sure that I'm not missing anything. I don't think there's anything up here either. I mean, I'll take that. Yeah, this is where I came for that mission. It's a nice place, anyway. So if I finally go into this part for the final mission, then there are a few chests along the way here too. And some money. it's 1. You can kind of, sort of, barely, if you're fiddly, reach through this, and, well, you used to be able to. Did they fix that? Oh, wait, no. Wait, okay. Yeah. So I don't actually have to make that jump over there. It's got 2 blue rarity items that I probably don't care about. Although, just to show you how to do that properly... Yeah, this is the only jump I would really call difficult out of this whole route here. Gotta jump at exactly the right moment before you start slipping off the edge, and there's a little gap here. Like, you know, after you make 10 attempts to make that and get over here, then you probably don't notice this gap and, like, try to run over it and fall and have to do it all over again. Yeah, Glorious Havoc, but I have a better one, I think. Alright. Yeah, if there are any more chests in this map, I don't remember them off the top of my head, except, of course, for our glorious reward room, which I'm about to visit, which does not open until you've done the entire DLC. It's the final mission is exploring that room and collecting whatever you want from it.
Hey, welcome back.
It's really fantastic because now, you know, when you're trying to farm any given legendary, I mean, obviously this is the wrong DLC to find pearlescence in, but, you know, you can pretty much farm all the legendaries you want without any combat whatsoever. You can just, like, you can be down here in about 2 or 3, you know, about 2 minutes from when you reload your save, you can come down into this room. Like if you run here from where you spawn from the fast travel station, and then you can exit and reload and do the same thing all over again indefinitely. So. You know, the advantages should be pretty obvious. Right now, it's not really giving me anything to write home about, though. That's actually pretty damn nice. I like the Anaconda. It's a cool gun. And I'm out of room. It's not terrible either. Well, I don't really use the Raven for anything, though. So it's probably not relevant. Highly accurate stinger. What I'd really like to get is a shotgun that doesn't suck, but it's not being generous to me in that regard today. Although I'm getting some other pretty good stuff here. I don't know if I'm actually going to use all these stingers. This is possibly, I think the fastest stinger you can possibly get in the game is fire rate of 18, and this is like 17.6. That's pretty darn close. That's impressive. There's that nice Glorious Havoc I already have with the big magazine and the scope. I don't think I don't need all these variants of the Stinger. Let me just see which one would actually be better. That's got really nice accuracy in a scope, though. Maybe I can let go of some of these. Also, I have to look through my legendaries. Some of them might be duplicates or junk that I don't actually need. think I'm going to let go of these after all. Take my nice Hyperion Stinger over here. What kind of Pestilent Defiler do I have? I've already got a really nice one with very high chance. Very high element chance. I might actually not need this one. You know, this is arguably just, I mean, this is a little more accurate and powerful technically, but I mean, I will probably always use this one instead. I might not even need the ones I already got here.
Wanna shoot a lot of bullets really fast? Vladov has your needs covered.
I mean, the accuracy would be nice against turrets, though. Turrets are the damn worst. For me, anyway. So I have more trouble with that than in anything else, usually. I've already got a Raven, and I don't know if I'm actually going to use the explosive one. Some of these things definitely are only situationally useful, and they really belong in the stash somewhere. See, I'm trying to hang on to junk like this, and I'm like contemplating which legendaries to get rid of. Maybe my priorities are out of whack here. This is just too cool to pass up. Like spread rocket launcher. Yeah, I will probably never use that. Some of these guns I only need one of for the collection, and I know darn well I'm not going to use it. That would actually be really handy. Let me see if I can part with something.
If he took more than one shot, you weren't using a Jacobs.
Not sure why I kept this when I have like two other Anacondas that are probably better. Just checking these pistols to see if there's anything worth mentioning here. If I ever want to deal explosive bullet damage, it's not going to be with this. It'll be with practically anything else. Where was that pistol? It's nice to have at least one good... I mean, this would also be good if I didn't already have the Defiler. The Defiler definitely does everything this does and then some. That's why I kept the other one with the higher accuracy. Alright, and I think my inventory's full, and I think I'm actually just going to leave that. I think I'm going to head to the Underdome and bank some stuff just because I don't know what to do with a lot of these legendaries here. I was going to go farm some claptraps for the parts, but I think that's going to be a lot of me running around in circles shooting the same claptraps over and over again for hours, and that's going to be about as much fun as watching me try to solo Chromorax, which was mostly just a lot of dying and swearing. So, same reason I don't stream too much Dead by Daylight is because I don't think anybody wants to just see me yelling at my monitor for hours on end. Yes, I guess I am.
The hazardous philosophy is tech plus ammo capacity. Get your mans here.
This is always what I kind of end up doing at the end game. It's like, you know, this is also fantastic, but of course I'm not Mordecai and can't give it to him, and my Mordecai already has one, so. I'm actually tempted to just take extras of some items just in case I ever play multiplayer, but like want to give someone else a free item, but I realize if I start doing that I will never have inventory space again. I'm already too much of a pack rat.
The best defense is not a good offense. It's a good defense. So get yourself a shield.
I've got the chopper in here. Alright. Just to arbitrarily pick one category of stuff I'm probably not using, I think I'm putting all the Tedior ammo regen weapons away for now. Because I can't remember the last time I actually used them. Equalizer, Protector. Probably have a Savior here too, somewhere, right? Maybe. Guardian. Got a Guardian with the Pounder magazine or whatever that is. It's kind of amusing. You get the weirdest combinations of parts sometimes. I've also been putting away the another thing I know I'm probably not using is been putting away the gearbox guns because I'm just like not really the ones that are new to the enhanced edition. I've just like haven't been that interested in them. And this Defender mod I'm just like is basically just for the collection. I'm not actually using it. Pretty happy with Catalyst. Alright. And looks like I just saved. Alright, I think I'm done here for now. Just wanted to do a short stream just to get let Lilith have a little bit of fun, but I think it's not a heck of a lot to do here. I think I've pretty much wrapped up Borderlands. As far as what's streamable anyway. I could do Chromorax farming with her, because with her it's actually kind of viable. Doing it with any of the other characters would be miserable. It's not really fantastic with her either, though. It's still kind of a slog. I still don't know if I would ever actually see any pearlescence out of it. Alright, well, I'm going to end it here for today. Maybe I'll come back later today with something else. But, you know, Twitch VOD will be exported to YouTube for what it's worth. Maybe it'll be a good reference for anyone who ever needs to look up those Lance chests or something. But, thanks for coming. Thanks for being here. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day or night wherever you are in the world, and I will catch you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.